Hello, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making a video on like how I got into reborns and like my story on like how I found out about them and all that, and I'll be holding I left this video. Sorry, I stopped because I thought I was going to sneeze, but I didn't. But anyway, so basically I'll try and do this like quick, and I think it is quite quick. So yeah, so basically when I was like, I can't remember, like maybe 7 or 8 or something. My dad and my sister were like watching a documentary because they always used to like watch like these like sort of documentaries on TV. They basically do them. They still do them. There's like just stuff that's like, I don't know, documentaries basically, but it's not like, I don't know. It's like investigate, like people going, and I don't know. It's really not weird, but like I don't know how to explain it. But basically, yeah, it's a documentary. So and it was about reborns. So I was like, and I was like just there because I don't really know. I wasn't really watching it. I was just like doing my own thing, but I was just still there. So I was like looking, and I was like, and they were just talking about like, oh, these are just, my dad and my sister was like, oh, these are like people that have dolls, and they obviously, it was the first time they saw them, but like I remember thinking like, wow, that's so cool. That, and like they were like, I think they were like on the train or something with their dolls, and um I have this image in my head of like the moment that it was like that we were watching it, and it was so like, it's so weird to think about it because it was ages ago, but like I don't know. But yeah, so we were just like, sorry, I was looking over there before. Never mind. So yeah, so then I was like, that's so cool, but I thought it was something like you could like, I don't know. They were just, it wasn't really like that big of a thing. I don't think then reborns. I don't really know. They probably were, but I don't know. So like, had no idea about them or anything, and I just thought like they were just saying like lots of like people had them because they couldn't have their own children, and they didn't really like say that there could also be like just to collect, or for whatever reason you can have them because you want to. So I just thought like, oh, you can only have them if you can't have children. It's like very specific reason. So I was like, I'd love to have one of those. It's so cool. They, like, look like a real baby. And by then I was like starting to like, I like little Playmobiles and things, toys like that. But like, I wasn't. Well, I did play with dolls, like, you know, plastic dolls, like baby lives and things like that. But obviously I had no idea about realistic dolls or reborns or whatever. So yeah, so then that just passed, and then like a few years or a year or a few years later, I saw a video on, I can't remember who it was, like who exactly it was who I saw the video of. It might have been like, I think it might have been like a channel of someone who probably I watched because they had baby lives and dolls like that, and then they started doing like reborn videos. They got their first reborns. That's probably how I found out. There's lots of channels, and I can't exactly remember which one was the first like reborn video that I watched. But I can't remember. But yeah, one channel that probably, it was either a channel that I watched already that had baby lives and then they got their first reborn, or because I watched baby live videos and all that, YouTube recommended me a reborn video, and that's how I found out. Probably something like that. So basically, I watched that video, and then I was like, oh, the reborn, like these are reborns. Like I saw them in the documentary, and so I started watching more and more videos, and then people who I was subscribed to, more and more people who I was subscribed to that had baby lives started making reborn videos, and I just thought it was so cool. So in 2018, actually, the 2nd of February 2018, I got my first like realistic doll. So from Amazon. So it wasn't like a fake reborn. It was like a realistic doll. It was like an actual brand of a realistic doll. Not realistic, but like, I don't know how to explain. It's like a Spanish brand. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a Spanish brand. It's not like a fake hit of a reborn. It's just like from Amazon. It's like a I suppose you could say like a playborn, but it's not like made out of a reborn kit. It's just like a doll. But not as like not like a baby life. I don't know. You probably know what I mean. But anyway, so I got her in 2018, and then I started getting more like dolls like her that weren't actually like reborns, but they were like more realistic dolls, more realistic than baby lives. You know what I mean? So then yeah, I just had those, and then I just had those for like a few years, and I always watched like reborn videos on YouTube and all that. And then in 2021, last year, like not last year now, but basically 2 years ago, but no, like a year and a half ago, basically, I got Isla. So she is my first baby that I got, and I got her on the 19th of November 2021. So it'll be 2 years this year. And she makes me so happy. So she's like my first real like reborn, like actual like kit, and she just literally makes me so happy. Like I can't like describe it. I just love my baby so much. And yeah, I got her off of a like, I don't really know how to explain it. She came with her COA and everything, obviously. So but I was like really terrified that I was gonna get scammed, because obviously I did look into all this like videos of how be careful you're not scammed and all that stuff, and like how to avoid getting scammed. And I was just terrified that I was gonna get scammed if I bought my first reborn. So that's why it kind of took me so long to get like a real reborn, because I was just too scared that I was gonna get scammed. But I watched lots of videos on like how to not get scammed, how to avoid it, and obviously I asked a lot of questions to the seller, and I'm so happy that I've got 2 babies at the moment, and neither of them have been scammed, and I'm so happy, because yeah, basically I've done all my research, I've asked all the questions to the sellers, and I would never buy a doll unless it has a COA, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, so anyway, that is sort of like the story on how I got reborns. I did get another baby, Mila. She's the Saskia by she's the Levi by Bonnie Brown, and I got her for Christmas. But she was kind of like a present towards Christmas, but I did put money towards her. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, the tripod's now gonna fall off because it took ages to put. But yeah, so and obviously she's the Saskia by Bonnie Brown. But yeah, so that's how I got into reborns. Basically, so or how I found out about reborns, got into reborns, all that. So I'm gonna end this video here, but in the comments let me know how you got into reborns, or if you want to make a video on like how you got into reborns, and I'd love to know. So let me know you've made the video, or tag me or something, and I'll because it'd be so fun to like find out how everyone got into reborns. But yeah, so that is it for today. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in my next video. And as always, let me know video suggestions in the comments, because I'm quite like stuck on what video to do. Say bye, Ayla.